Rolling.
Hi guys, Mr. Trino here. Just wanted to introduce a monochromatic painting that we're going to do. And again, a reminder, monochromatic means we're going to use one color and we're going to use every shade of that color from the darkest to the lightest. So we're going to start by just doing the background today. So an example of what that's going to look like when it's finished is something like this. Now in order to start the mountains in the background, we're going to use this big brush. So let's go ahead and do that. We're always going to have a little cloth beside us or paper towel. Wet the brush, go ahead and dip it into the color. And then what I'd like to see is sort of punching in that color a little bit to the canvas and kind of make your outline for your mountain. Just kind of going along like that, pushing it in. And then we want to make it a little bit darker. So just one dip back in will give you that next shade darker. Okay, kind of like that. So we're going to skip the middle and go on to the other side. Do your outline. Okay, and obviously I'm kind of going fast for the video. You can take your time, go a little slower. So on our original, we noticed that one side is much darker than the other. So we're pretty close to matching the color here. So we're going to go one more on this side. Okay, and then we're done those two sides. You want to wait until both of these sides are dry before you try to do that middle. If you don't wait until it's dry, then the color from this side and that side are going to bleed in and make this side darker. So you definitely want to wait until those two sides are dry. Okay, and then we can go ahead and lay out the landscape on the bottom. Just kind of put your brush line in. Okay, something like that. Go ahead and fill it in. Okay, and that's pretty much step one, and you just wait until it's a little drier, obviously, and we can go ahead and make it darker and add in the mountains. Once you have step one finished, we're going to go ahead and move over to step two, which is basically all the small rocks and then the grass that we're going to add in and all the little fine grass details along the front here. In order to do that, we're going to use a couple of smaller brushes. And you're going to kind of outline along the bottom a little bit.